control the entire game against the division rival Browns yesterday. Pittsburgh put up 24 points, including a Baker Mayfield pick six, before Cleveland was even able to find the end zone. Baker would end up throwing 2 interceptions and passed for only 119 yards before being benched as he was dealing with sore ribs, and the game became just a bit out of reach. Shannon, how much blame does Baker deserve for the Browns' disaster in Pittsburgh?
A lot. Skip, they're winning. They're 4-2 in spite of Baker Mayfield because he has not played well. When they can run the football, before Nick Chubb got injured, when they can run the football with Hunt and these other guys, they do extremely well. When they ask Baker Mayfield, okay, Baker, they're stopping our run to drop back and pass, he doesn't do very well. And I don't know what he saw on both of those interceptions, Skip. I rewind it, and I'm trying to look, what did he see?
It's terrible. Well, he didn't see DB.
Clearly he didn't see Skip. And here we are in year 3. Skip, there's no certainty that they're going to pick up that 5th-year option. There's no way that they're pleased with the way they're playing and what he's shown. Now, I want to know, Skip, did he wake up yesterday feeling dangerous?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm starting to see, the one thing that Skip Bayless tells me he hates worse than anything is a front runner. And I'm starting to see a lot of front running in your guy Baker, Skip, and shake and bake. When things are going good, he want to plant flags. He feels dangerous. And now all of a sudden, where's that chip? You notice when Baker Mayfield played good, he got a chip, big old boulder. I'm talking about, ooh, on his shoulder. Now I ain't heard nothing about no chip. I ain't heard nothing about no dangerous. I hadn't heard anything.
Yep.
In order for Cleveland to be what... Now, Skip, we're going through a lot of different coaches now. At some point in time, there's a common denominator here with all these coaching, with all these front offices. What is the common denominator that we keep seeing? Because they still can run the football as good as anybody. But they have yet to get consistent quarterback play like the really good teams that are expected. Now, in that division, you're going to have to win 10, 11 games to make it in that division, Skip. I don't see how you win the division without winning 11, 12 games. Because Pittsburgh look like they're for real. In Baltimore, we know what they represent. So the best you can hope for Cleveland is possibly getting a wild card. Now, I don't know what they're going to do because the trade deadline is coming up. But if I'm Odell, I'm going to say, you know what, guys? I've been here for a little over a year and a half. I don't think it's going to work. There is no way, Skip, you should be this bad with these kind of weaponry. You got Austin Hooper, who went to the Pro Bowl last year. Jarvis has been to Pro Bowl. Odell has been to Pro Bowl. You took a lineman with the top 10 pick, and you got Jack Conklin from Tennessee. And you can run the ball with Kareem Hunt. There is no way Cleveland should have a performance like this. And it goes back to the quarterback. He's not the only problem, but he has yet to be the solution.
I can't disagree with much of what you said, but back to his cracked or bruised ribs, I'll give him a little bit of a pass for those awful passes he threw because I think he was like 50-50 whether he could even play in the game. And so I give him credit. He sucked it up and tried to play, and he simply had the worst QBR in all of football yesterday. He had a 5. So Tom Brady had a 96 scale, 0 to 100. He had a 5.
He had a Flacco, huh? Isn't that
hey,
Flacco's?
Fluco had a Fluco yesterday.
Oh, but we expect that.
We do. Here's my problem with Baker. I don't know who is advising him, but once again, for the 2nd straight year, I cannot turn on my TV without seeing 20 straight Baker commercials.
I don't get it.
We got new Progressive insurance commercials. It's my house, my stadium. They're fun, they're funny, but they're relentless, man. And now we got Heisman House, Nissan commercials. And he has become the star of stars. They've got all the Heisman winners involved in this. You know who they all are. Dozens of them are coming and going. Even Tebow's in one. But who's the consistent star? Who's the focal point of the commercials? It's Baker Mayfield, the it kid. I guess they think kids will buy whatever he's selling. I don't know. Because he's now in danger of, speaking of being dangerous, he's in danger of making better commercials than he makes plays in a football game. He's in grave danger of that. This was a stinker from start to finish.
This was awful.
I will give Pittsburgh credit because he did run into a buzzsaw of a Steelers defense. It is flying. And Ben didn't have to do much. Ben had sort of what you call a Brady-esque kind of a game, right? Where he sort of game managed, so he didn't have to do much, but Baker was so bad it did not matter, and it was a wipeout. So I look at, he's thrown 10 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions, which is pretty good. And I said this before, and I'm going to remind everybody, this is the same Cleveland team that led my Cowboys at Jerry World 41-14. So you were very complimentary because you said, new system, new coach. Stefanski is showing him how we've got to take the Kirk Cousins ball out of your hand.
But they ran the ball for like 300 yards.
I got it. What was it, 307?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And now Nick Chubb is gone, but I don't know for how long.
Right.
But if I look at their schedule, and by the way, before I leave this, Odell threw his first tantrum or fit or whatever you want to call it of the season yesterday on the sideline. And Stefanski said, well, he was frustrated like we all were. Well, nobody can get more frustrated than that guy can. He is a force of nature when he is frustrated.
Right.
He will uproot your whole football team and drop it on its head. So my point is, you better be careful, but you do have an extremely reasonable schedule going forward because they go to Cincinnati, which I think they can win that game. Then they get Raiders at home. And think of these games. They still get Texans and Eagles at home. They go to Jacksonville, they go to the Giants, and they go to the Jets. Those are some of the finishing games. If they can be as good as they were to get to 4-2 for the 4 wins, okay, they might be able to pull off a wild card.
But that's the thing, though, Skip. Where have we seen the consistency outside of Baker's rookie season? We have yet to see him string together games in which he have shown that level of consistency. That's the problem. Skip, with that, people talk about the Cowboys' talent. Look at the talent on Cleveland's offensive side.
Yeah, it is. It's extraordinary.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not clicking at all.
Something's not right. And I get it. It's Cleveland, people. That's Cleveland. It's Cleveland. No. You got to get consistent quarterback play. Look at Buffalo. They get consistent quarterback play. Look at Miami. They're getting consistent quarterback play. Look at teams that get consistent quarterback play that's not as talented as Cleveland. This is unacceptable that Cleveland looked like this with Odell, Jarvis, Hooper, running game, and those big offensive linemen that they have. This is unacceptable. I'm not saying that he's the only reason, but if you're not the reason they're winning, you damn sure can't be the reason they're losing.
Somewhere as we're speaking right now, Odell and Jarvis are saying, our boys got to start living up.
Yes.
Right?
Stop making all these commercials with a whole bunch of grocery bags at the door, pulling on the door. Get in the film, open the film room door and steady some tape.
Oh, the commercials are not a good look, and there's so many of them. How about this, though, guys? Is it finally Tua time in Miami? We discussed.